The second season of the Winx Club reboot has the potential to raise the stakes even higher. With the arrival of a new fairy and a brand new transformation, fans will be eager to see how the story develops. So here are 5 things we might expect in the upcoming season. 1. Roxy's hint in episode 1. The very first episode quietly drops a line that Stella and the girls have been looking for a fairy on Earth. That is not throwaway dialogue. In classic Winx language, it's pointing straight at Roxy, the last known Earth fairy. And here's why Roxy matters in a reboot. The last fairy on Earth is not just an ordinary label, but a title imbued with magic energy. If the world's magic is fading or decreasing, the last spark plays a key role in reigniting it, or becomes the perfect target for those who feed off it. There is also a villain bridge. Her story was initially tied to the Wizards of the Black Circle. If the reboot wants a second season antagonist with a backstory and unique magic logic, the Wizards are tailor-made for it. Hunters who track and suppress fairy magic rather than just blowing everything up. This contrast refreshes the threat profile after Season 1's Vexia-centered conflict. Roxy is also an opposing character Bloom can mentor. Bloom starts as the most powerful elemental flame in the universe. Roxy starts as the last, like a spark on Earth. Bring them together, and you get a clear dramatic axis. Power teaches restraint, and fear teaches courage. Bloom can guide Roxy without overshadowing her. If Bloom's role shifts from hero to guardian mentor in certain episodes, it both deepens the development of Bloom and at the same time elevates Roxy. On the other hand, Roxy's street-level personality, animal-loving, skeptical of authority, raw but kind, definitely a different type at Althea's elegance. She brings a modern, urban energy to the fairy and witches world, and here's how Season 2 could include her. It could start as a Faragonda project. That line from Stella may mask an organized headmistress initiative. Magical feelers placed across Earth, enchanted sensors, even the fairies disguised as student exchanges. The mission brief is simple. Locate a latent Earth fairy. Observe, do not spook. And of course, there might be some trigger events like animals acting strangely around one girl or small, involuntary magic at emotional peaks. Each beat escalates until the Wizards or a new Earth-focused hunter faction intervenes. And maybe the most exciting part, the first transformation. Just like Season 4, Roxy cornered, friends endangered, hunted magic about to be extinguished. As Winx gets almost defeated, Roxy might have her transformation and save Winx, or even make Winx transform as well. This theme is super important because it moves the story to Earth. It gives the team a totally new environment and settings. It also gives Bloom a leadership arc that isn't only stronger blast, and opens a pipeline to season-length mysteries with questions like, where did Earth's fairies go? Who shut the door? What did the Wizards break to do it? Interesting, right?
Roxy? I don't know where to start. This is going to sound pretty incredible, but please, just hear me out.
2. The next transformation. Charmix or Enchantix. A new season without a new transformation tier would be a missed opportunity. The question is which one and why. The first one is Charmix, which tests the girls in terms of courage, honesty, and growth. Traditionally, Charmix was never a costume. It was a personal victory that was shown with a brooch or bag. Each fairy earned it by confronting a core flaw or fear. For example, Stella admits insecurity beneath the brightness. Techna chooses people over perfect logic in a crisis, embracing feelings as data instead of bugs. Aisha opens up her feelings and shows her kind part. Bloom leads without burning out, delegating power and understanding that sometimes she might be a hard person. Why Charmix first? Because structurally, Charmix is perfect for mid-season arcs. Each episode can center a different Winx, showing the cause-effect loop and character decision. Now, let's talk about the second option, which is Enchantix. And that means sacrifice, guardianship, and destiny. Enchantix is the crown jewel of classic Winx. It's awarded through self-sacrifice for someone from the fairies' home world. If the reboot dons Enchantix in Season 2, it must earn it. And that's how it would look for Bloom. It's the domino axis. Bloom earns Enchantix by choosing someone over the crown, saving a single endangered domino citizen. But since domino is destroyed, that's where it gives us the clue. Bloom, saving the whole domino. And we will talk about it in the upcoming minutes. I don't think that I need to explain why Enchantix matters, right? Because it redefines the girls as guardians, not students. It's the moment they stop asking, how strong can I get? And start living, who am I for? Isn't it so iconic? But which one should Season 2 choose? A powerful structure is Charmix for the first two-thirds, Enchantix in the finale arc. Charmix gives personal growth episodes and merchandise-friendly visuals. Enchantix provides the mythic payoff that feels earned when the big sacrifices hit. It also explores Bloom's family arc too.
I didn't think they really existed.
Well, here it is. Ask your question.
3. More Dark Fairies. Season 1 proved the audience will show up for Dark Bloom. And now, what if each girl goes through the same path? Flora would become a Thorn Queen. Nature Unbound isn't kind, it's efficient. Dark Flora's vines would strangle rather than support. Dark Musa would become a dangerous siren. Instead of harmony, she could weaponize dissonance. Dark Techna uses perfect logic and zero mercy. She optimizes outcomes by removing the variable, choice. And it could go on. There is no need to run all of these in one episode. It could be created as a season-long story. And from my perspective, I think it would be very exciting.
But if no one really saw what happened to my birth parents, do you think it could be possible?
4. Bloom restoring Domino. The reboot's pace suggests Bloom's heritage thread won't sit idle. Season 2 can either complete or crystallize her family arc. When Bloom frees Domino's rulers or breaks a world-scale curse, by fusing Dragonflame, the rescue could earn Enchantix in the act of saving. But even if she doesn't save Domino completely, she could save someone from there, and that means Damien. Since the reboot's new figure was manipulated by Vexius, Season 2 is where the truth appears. When Damien confronts the lie and rejects his false parent, Bloom's family story heals and Damien saves his planet with her sister. At that moment, Bloom would gain her Enchantix and she wouldn't need to deal with her power being incomplete, which was something she faced in Season 3.
That my parents might still be alive somewhere.
Bloom, I can't say, nobody can.
5. Pixies return. Bringing back Pixies would be something beyond nostalgia bait. In the classic arc, Pixies carried bond magic that amplified the Winx and connected to Darkar's codex. The reboot can modernize this cleanly. Each Pixie bond could awaken the inner quality needed for Charmix. Flora's Pixie could spark courage to speak. Techna's could glitch her algorithms with empathy, and Bloom's could show her that flames should be quiet sometimes, knowing when not to burn. Pixie's return also brings Darkar. With tricks on the field and Vexius established, Season 2 can tease a deeper, older darkness, one that prefers temptation and architecture over raw blasts. Darkar is also the perfect engine to corrupt and to value Roxy, a last thread of Earth magic he wants to remove. Reboot Season 2 can definitely work. It has a lot of materials to use like Charmix for character interiority or Enchantix for finalizing the story. It could also move the story from Althea or Magixia to Earth and Domino, and I think it might be even better than Season 2. If the reboot leans into these 5 pillars, Roxy's arc, a thoughtful next transformation tier, a gallery of dark fairies with purpose, Bloom's family restoration with the Damien twist, and Pixies as an important key, we could look at Season 2 that feels both classic and new, emotionally balanced and visually huge. And the video ends here. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like the video and comment what you think about it. See you in the next one.